first give you paperwork on a case, it doesn't mean anything until it actually goes to court. So when you get locked up, you have what the police said and what you tell your lawyer. So what a police does is a police can give you a million charges, right? They can say you did this, and this, that, and this, and that, right? That doesn't mean that it's true. So the bad thing about blogs and stuff like that, in my case, for instance, is, you know, they said all this stuff about my case and this was in the case, that was in the case.
I'm not sure I understand.
They said this was in the case and that was in the case and stuff like that. So I had bonded out, and long story short, you know, I hired the top lawyer, one of the top lawyers in Florida, and he did his job as a great lawyer. Now, for instance, see, this is...
Push the button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Why you have to know your laws in this world that you live in. We live in a world where the police are killing blacks. We getting racial profiled for certain reasons. Also, not only that you have the police trying to kill black people and stuff like that. Like my friend just actually told me like 2 days ago, he was riding the Lamb and a white police officer pulled him over and said he thought the Lamborghini was stolen. Like, why would you think his Lamborghini is stolen? You know what I mean? Which was crazy, because I'm just thinking like, man, we just live in this type of world where how you just gonna pull me over and think that you think my car is stolen? You know what I mean? So, you know, with a lot of type of stuff like that going on, and if you sense, you know, any negativity with like a police officer, you know what I'm saying, coming up to your car and you feel threatened, you might want to pull off depending on the color of your skin. So what happens is when you pull off, the police get angry. When the police get angry, they try to hit you with many charges as possible. That doesn't mean what they wrote down is true. For instance, just like if a police pull you over and they're looking like they're on some extra stuff and you take off on them, because you're like, what the hell? Like, you seeing all this stuff happen on the news and you take off on them, right? And then they finally catch you and they put you with all this type of stuff and do all this. There is no way in the world that everything a police write down is 100% true. You know what a police officer's job is? Not all police are bad cops. It's actually good people out here that's just doing their job. Then you have police officers out here with a motive of, I'm gonna get this job to strictly lock up as many blacks as I can. I'm gonna get this job to get back at classmates that used to pick on me. I'm gonna get this job. They have motives and reasons. So you have to really realize that when you're dealing with certain police officers and stuff like that, and the people daily, especially as being like an artist, rapper, you know what I mean, having nice things, you deal with haters, you deal with trolls, you deal with people that's literally on the internet, literally trying to make you out of something just for them to make money. You know what I mean? And you know what's so funny about life, right? The same people that try to make you seem like you're this or make you seem like you're that, those are the people that want to work with you. They watch everything that you do, they study you. They actually like you a lot. For them to sit and take time to make videos on you, to comment under your posts, to troll and do this, just understand what that means. You know what's so funny is that you're still making a lot of money and they're not. That's the great thing about life, because it's like me, like as far as what I got going on. I had did a few years in federal prison, right? So I've been on probation, and when I got pulled over, and you guys seen the blogs, that doesn't mean what they said on the blogs was true. You get what I'm saying? So when you look online and see what my charges was and why I got 1 year probation, because I got a great lawyer, and that's what my charges was. So when you see certain police officers write a whole lot of extra stuff, praying and hoping something stick, that's an old game that police has been playing. Why do you think there's so many drug dealers that's locked up saying that they're innocent, which they probably was innocent? Why do you think there's so many people that's locked up saying that I never had a gun, the police just said I had a gun? And police have plenty of guns probably stored away, you know what I mean, that they didn't collect it over the time and putting guns on people, putting drugs on people. That stuff is true. Especially if a police officer pull you over on like a back road, it would be smarter to actually get pulled over where it's more people so everybody can see, because you don't want to end up dead and they got 6 police officers there and then you get killed. Everybody else is taken up for this white cop or this black cop or whatever. You know, it could be any race. You just gotta be careful in the world that we live in, you know what I mean? And really, I just wanted to let people know, because people didn't really know. I didn't really speak too much on my case or anything like that, because I'm still working. I'm still trying to get to the next level. It wasn't really like a big deal to me to even come and run to the internet, but I seen my video here went pretty viral. I was just like, you know, let me put this out and explain to people who don't know like real laws of how things work. Of course, you gotta think about it. People probably like, damn, Bandman, didn't he go to the feds and how come he only got this or why this? Listen, you're off probation. Most people, if you go to the feds for a firearm, if you get caught with another gun in the state, it can go to a fed case because you got caught twice, so it's federal now. Now, I did a white collar crime and I wasn't in possession of no firearm or anything. I didn't even have a gun or anything. So for people to be like, well, he got caught with a gun. No, I didn't. I didn't get caught with no gun. Wasn't no gun around me or anything like that. So for people thinking that, oh, he got caught, no. You have to be smart and know what's going on so you can know how life really works. At the end of the day, you gotta understand, like, when you move in a certain way in this world, best to have security. And it's best to have cameras and stuff in your car. And it's best, even if you gotta go to the spy store and get like spy cameras, because you just never know what somebody will try to plan on you or what somebody will try to make up and lie on you. They can just be mad at you and just wanna up your name. The police will be like, okay, well, we know you didn't have this, you didn't have that. Well, why did you run and this and that? Okay, cool, we're gonna hit you with this. That's where when your probation kick in. You get what I'm saying? So all that other stuff that people are saying, oh, well, maybe he got caught with this or maybe this. No, it's not true.
They trying to figure out how this nigga getting away with all this shit. Trying to say he an informant and all this type of shit. But the thing is, bro, you gotta realize this nigga got bread, bro. It's all about the lawyer that you got, man. And probably half the shit that they saying about this nigga, it ain't even true, bro. You know, you already know how the internet is. Motherfuckers just be saying shit, bro, for views and clicks and shit, bro. Y'all niggas saying he a snitch off a YouTube video, bro. Show us the paperwork, my niggas. Like, niggas is weird. The internet be doing the police work all the time, man. Motherfuckers be solving murders, this and that, bro. Saying niggas is snitches, but they ain't be showing no motherfucking type of paperwork, bro. And it's just crazy how the internet can really just start a whole narrative on a motherfucker, bro. It can make you or break you. I mean, he ain't you or me, bro. Feel me? Like, niggas running around with public defenders and shit, wondering why they got locked up, even if they didn't do it. You feel me? If you got the top lawyer, bro, what do you expect, man? And half the shit y'all probably saying he probably didn't even do. What is this nigga famous for? My nigga's he rap, but he don't even rap, bro. This nigga got a bag, bro. He got a bag. Like, what is this nigga famous for, man? Scamming. They try to figure out, not saying he's just famous for scamming, but you know what I mean? He do teach niggas knowledge and shit, how to double up their money, shit like that.